10 Satisfying Revenge Manga. In today's video, we are counting down the top 10 most satisfying revenge manga of all time. These stories are full of twists and turns, and they'll keep you on the edge of your seat as you root for the main characters to get their long-awaited revenge. From psychological thrillers to action-packed tales of retribution, these manga have it all. So sit back, relax, and get ready for some satisfying revenge. Starting off with our number 10, Dragon Eye. The world is in chaos as a pandemic spreads, turning infected individuals into bloodthirsty creatures known as Dracula. As humanity fights for survival, a virus squad is formed to defend against the monstrous threat. One member, Layla, joins with a personal vendetta, having lost her parents to a Dracula attack. She sets out on a quest to find the legendary Dragon Eye, a weapon that will transform her into the ultimate warrior with the power to eradicate the Dracula for good. Will Layla be able to avenge her loved ones and save humanity? Find out in this action-packed tale of vengeance. Number 9. Failure Friend. I became the strongest and annihilated everything with low-level spells. Get ready for a refreshing twist on the classic isekai genre with a cunning male protagonist and a mature organic relationship. Follow along as the main character uses his wit and strategy rather than overpowered abilities to outsmart his opponents. But be aware of the trust issues lurking within this duo as they navigate their awkward interactions, testing each other like two animals. With a fast-paced and enjoyable feel, this manga is definitely worth a read. Don't let the cliché plot or misleading cover art fool you. It's a hidden gem that's sure to keep you hooked. And for those looking for even more, the novel version is said to be even more captivating. Number 8. Goblin Slayer. Enter the world of Goblin Slayer, a thrilling manga written by Kumo Kagyu and brought to life by the stunning illustrations of Kousoki Kuroshi. Follow the journey of the eponymous Goblin Slayer, a fierce warrior on a mission to rid the world of the monstrous goblins that terrorize humanity. When the Goblin Slayer encounters a young priestess whose group has suffered at the hands of these vile creatures, he takes her under his wing and begins to form a close bond with her and the other companions who join their cause. But be aware, Goblin Slayer has sparked controversy due to its depiction of violence. However, if that type of content does not bother you, you may find Goblin Slayer to be captivating and enjoyable read. Number 7. Fire Punch. Get ready for a wild ride with Fire Punch, a manga that will leave you feeling a range of emotions. Follow the story of a man who is literally on fire but has the ability to regenerate and avoid death. As he navigates through a world that has become immoral and corrupt, he descends into madness due to the constant pain and suffering he experiences. Fire Punch is truly a unique and exciting tale that will have you on the edge of your seat. From complex plot to its stunning art, there is not a single aspect of this manga that I wouldn't recommend. But just be warned that it contains some dark themes that may not be suitable for all audiences. Number 6. Shigurui. In my personal opinion, one of the best and more dramatic mangas I have seen. Experience the intense world of swordsmanship with Shigurui, a gripping manga written by Takayuki Yamaguchi and brought to life by the stunning artwork of Norio Nanzo. Follow the story of Genosuke Fujiki and Seigen Irako, two samurai who are forced to compete against each other in a martial arts tournament using real swords rather than the wooden ones. As they clash, it becomes clear that Genosuke and Seigen harbor a deep resentment towards each other, and their troubled history has left them both physically impaired. This manga is a must-read for fans of sword fighting and the brutal realities of power and honor. Moving on to our number 5. First of the North Star. Get ready for some explosive action with Fist of the North Star, one of the best-selling mangas of all time. Written by Tetsuo Hara and brought to life by the incredible artwork of Buronson, this series is a must-read for both new and veteran anime fans. Set in a post-apocalyptic world ravaged by a nuclear war, the story follows Kenshiro, a skilled martial artist who uses his abilities to protect the innocent and weak, but he's also on a mission for revenge against his rival, who has taken his fiancée, Yuria. Feast of the North Star is a classic shonen manga that's sure to satisfy fans of the genre. Don't miss out on this epic tale of good versus evil. Would I recommend the series? Yes, absolutely. Number 4. Blade of the Immortal. Get ready for an intense and thought-provoking journey with this amazing manga. The story begins as a simple tale of revenge, but quickly becomes so much more as Manji and Rin becomes embroiled in a war between the Itoryu and agents of the Shogun. Along the way, the manga explores the emptiness of revenge and the cycle of hatred it creates, as well as the moral code of the samurai and the clash of beliefs between Itoryu and the government. One thing to note is that the manga tends to rush into fights without fully establishing its characters, which can be a bit disoriented at times. However, the intense fight scenes and stunning artwork more than make up for it. Overall, the writing is excellent and the artwork is truly breathtaking, making this one of the best manga out there. Number 3. Lone Wolf and Cub. Step into the brutal world of Lone Wolf and Cub, a timeless manga masterpiece written by Kazuo Koike and brought to life by the breathtaking illustration of Goseki Kojima. The story follows Ito Ogami, the former chief executioner of the shogunate who was falsely accused of treason and lost his wife at the hands of the scheming Yagu clan. Determined to get revenge, Ogami becomes an assassin and travels with his young son, Daigoro, on a quest to annihilate the entire Yagu clan. Don't let its age discourage you from giving Lone Wolf and Cub a chance. The artwork is stunning and the story is just captivating as ever, making it a must-read for any manga fan. Number 2. Vinland Saga. Dive into a thrilling medieval tale with this must-read manga. Though it may be geared towards fans of this genre, even romance readers will find themselves hooked by the character development in the second part. The first arc is action-packed and full of exciting fights, blood, and rivalry that will keep you on the edge of your seat. But the second arc takes on a more sentimental turn, bringing deep meaning and emotion to the story. Reading through it all in a week was like riding a roller coaster of ups and downs. Though the end of the second arc may slow down a bit, the overall manga is still worth reading. It's a great choice for those who want to try something new, especially seinen, and for those who want to challenge themselves with a thought-provoking story about revenge, love, family, and war. And finally, number 1. Berserk. The godfather of all fantasy manga. Berserk is considered one of the most enjoyable, mind-expanding, creative pieces of art introduced to the manga world. Berserk is a truly epic tale brought to life by the exceptional talent of one of the greatest mangakas of all time. Follow the complex and deeply moving journey of Guts, a character whose development from start to finish is nothing short of remarkable. Even if you don't delve into the psychological depths of the characters or themes, the spectacle and action alone make this manga a must-read. With some of the most breathtaking art you will ever see and realistic, pulse-pounding action that belies its fantasy setting, Berserk is a visual feast. But it's not all about the action. Every character feels like a fully realized person with their own motivation and philosophy, making it a truly immersive reading experience. Just be warned that it can get quite gritty and even gross at times, so it may not be suitable for everyone. Overall, Berserk is an absolute masterpiece that I highly recommend to any manga fan. So, there you have it, my top 10 satisfying revenge manga. I hope this video has given you some ideas for your own reading list. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comment sections down below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.